afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2008 Ford Escape Hybrid for you today, and this will be a test drive and driving impression video of this gorgeous four-wheel drive as we get it out on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we demonstrate its many functions and features, so make sure you catch that video as well. And we will be sure to include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. Just wanted to take a quick walk around, show you how brilliantly the exterior presents, and without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, 2 keys, remote fobs. Got 183,206 original miles. Go ahead and get our seatbelt on here, safety first. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started. Folks, these Ford Escape Hybrids are amongst one of our favorite vehicles here. We've sold probably more of these than any other vehicle in our 17 years this month in business. These are fabulous, high build quality vehicles that just go on and on and on. Many of these are used as taxis, rideshare vehicles, shuttles, and we've seen many of them with 300,000 and 400,000 miles on them, still performing beautifully and serving their needs religiously. I always call these Ford Escape Hybrids the vehicle that Ford accidentally made great. Watch our walk around video where I explain the history of the Ford Escape Hybrid and have many theories on why it's great. I won't bore you with the story a second time, but do watch the walk around video of this vehicle and I'll kind of explain my theories on why these vehicles are such high build quality, long lasting vehicles. Many folks who own them report getting in excess of 40 miles to the gallon with minimal effort. Very smooth ride. They're not fast by any means, but they're fast enough. They're quiet, smooth, comfortable. Large side view mirrors and the abundance of a lot of glass all the way around makes for virtually no blind spots whatsoever. You sit nice and up high so you have a great view of the road. Steering is very soft and light. Braking is confident and stable and strong. And it's just a beautiful driving experience. As a matter of fact, many, or most I would say, of my friends and family drive Ford Escape Hybrids because me being the car guy in the family, they ask me what they should buy, and anytime their needs call for a small SUV, I can't help myself. I always recommend this. This is one of my most highly recommended vehicles that I make to friends and family. Thus, most of my friends and family drive these. At one point, we actually had 19 of these Ford Escape Hybrids at one time on our lot, and if you know me, you'll know I don't even like to have 2 of anything because I feel like they compete with one another. Anyone that comes in for one will want to look at both. Oftentimes, in sales, more options are not necessarily better because customers oftentimes start feeling overwhelmed and they can't even differentiate sometimes the difference between one and another, and oftentimes decreases your chances of selling. But these are such great sellers and they're such fabulous vehicles that we committed to having 19 of them at one time. And as a matter of fact, anytime I can get my hands on a nice one like this, I'll buy it at any price I have to. I'll either make a little bit of money on it or a little bit more money on it. This section of road has a lot of uneven roads, rough pavements, and potholes, and it really puts the suspension through its paces. So on this section of road, we purposely bring vehicles here to try to see if we feel for any clunks or rattles or squeaks on this rough road, and if there's ever any excessive wear and tear on an upper or lower control arm, ball joint, sway bar link, tie rod end, you'll typically feel it on this section of road, and I don't feel anything. Very forgiving vehicle. These tires, these Michelin tires, feel great. They're so quiet and they're so smooth. And this is, folks, just what a high quality vehicle that's been well maintained can do for you after this many years and this many miles. This is still, I would trust this vehicle more than any new vehicle you can get on the market today. This next road, we're going to be doing a 0 to 60 acceleration run, see how fast we can get it to 60, going up a hill with the air conditioning blasting, as you can see, which will put maximum load on the vehicle. We're going to give it like 50% throttle and go up and see how it does. Just to show you, we're at a complete stop over here, about 50% throttle, 60, 70% throttle. Give it about 80% throttle now, 85%, 90% throttle. As you can see, get to 60 before you know it. Not bad for a hybrid going up a hill with the AC on. Again, I wouldn't call it fast, but it's definitely fast enough. It'll get the job done. As you're going straight, the steering wheel is dead center 12 o'clock. The vehicle does not wander to the left or the right. The steering is very responsive and accurate. Brakes feel great. As you apply your brakes, you don't feel any vibration on the chassis, pedal, or steering wheel. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. Folks, this vehicle will be the pride and joy of any individual, family, or business. You'll absolutely love it. Nice examples like this are far and in between nowadays. They haven't made this vehicle since 2012, so nice ones like this are harder and harder to find, and we certainly have a lot of trouble sourcing them as well. A lot of folks who own them, they will not get rid of them, and many of them out there have 300,000 and 400,000 miles because they have been used as Ubers or taxis or shuttles or rideshare vehicles. So folks, this, again, believe it or not, 183,000 miles is actually not considered very high for this vehicle. This is probably one of the nicest examples of this vehicle we have ever had. Go back and watch my other Ford Escape videos. I say much of the same things, but I've never claimed that I have the nicest one that I've ever had. This, if not the nicest, has to be the top three. I can't think of any way this vehicle could be any nicer or cleaner than it is. I wish I had a need for a Ford Escape Hybrid so I can keep this one for myself. It is just that nice. Folks, if you enjoyed our video and found it informative, please do consider slamming that like button. Make sure you give us a big old thumbs up. We are really concentrating on growing our YouTube channel, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like and subscribe, and then make sure you hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss a beat. That way you'll be notified of all of our future videos, and we certainly do appreciate it. Whether you're interested in our car reviews or just in the market for a new vehicle, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. For those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we also do offer affordable nationwide shipping and transport services as well. So just give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a text, however you get a hold of us. We'll be happy to get you a quote and let you know what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours, so don't be shy. Trade-ins are welcome and extended warranties are available. If you have any additional questions, concerns, or comments, anything you'd like to speak to a live person about, you can get a hold of me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directauto.com. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 11 to 4. Please make sure you call and check availability for the vehicle you're coming in for prior to coming. That way we can make sure that we have what you need in stock. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. I do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.